The fact about losing weight. 1. It really is genetic. Scientists now suspect that there are lots of fat genes. There could be as many as 100 of them, says Claude Bouchard, Ph.D., Executive Director of the Pennington Biomedical Research Center at Louisiana State University System, each adding a couple of pounds here and a pound or two there. That's a noticeable difference when it comes to how much more fat we need to burn off. As much as 16% of the population has 2 copies of the FTO gene, and half of us have 1 copy. So far, scientists suspect that the other possible obesity-promoting genes have a small effect compared with FTO. The good news? Exercising regularly can offset the risk. 2. You can change your metabolism. Another Scandinavian team looked into what happens at the cellular level when you gain weight. Kirsi Pyetilainen, Ph.D., an assistant professor of nutrition at Helsinki University Central Hospital, studied sets of twins where one was fat and the other thin, and learned that fat cells in heavier twins underwent metabolic changes that make it more difficult to burn fat. Pyetilainen's team suspects that gaining as little as 11 pounds can slow metabolism and send you spiraling into a vicious cycle. As you gain more fat, it becomes harder to lose it. How to get back on track? The more I learn on the job, the more I'm convinced we need physical activity, Pyetilainen says. Once a chubby child herself, she now runs regularly and is at a healthy weight. 3. Stress fattens you up. The most direct route is the food-in-mouth syndrome. Stressful circumstances, your bank account, your boss, spark cravings for carbohydrate-rich snack foods, which in turn calm stress hormones. When researchers in one study took away high-carb food from stressed mice, their stress hormones surged. Stress hormones also ramp up fat storage. For our prehistoric ancestors, stress meant drought or approaching tigers, and a rapid storage process made sense. We needed the extra energy to survive food shortages or do battle. Today we take our stress sitting down, and the unused calories accumulate in our midsection. 4. Sleep more, lose more. When patients see Louis Aron, MD, past president of the Obesity Society and author of the forthcoming book The Skinny, they're as likely to have their sleep assessed as their eating habits. If patients are getting less than 7 to 8 hours, Dr. Aron may prescribe more shut-eye rather than the latest diet or drug. With more sleep, he says, they have a greater sense of fullness, and they'll spontaneously lose weight. Why? University of Chicago researchers reported that sleep deprivation upsets our hormone balance, triggering both a decrease in leptin, which helps you feel full, and an increase of ghrelin, which triggers hunger. As a result, we think we're hungry even though we aren't, and so we eat. Indeed, sleep may be the cheapest and easiest obesity treatment there is. 5. A virus can cause obesity. Adenoviruses are responsible for a host of ills, from upper respiratory tract problems to gastrointestinal troubles. The link to fat was uncovered when researchers at the University of Wisconsin injected chickens with the viruses and found that certain strains fattened them up. Stem cells, known for their chameleon-like abilities to transform, also turned into fat cells when infected with the viruses. The virus seems to increase the number of fat cells in the body as well as the fat content of these cells, says Nikhil Dhurandhar, Ph.D., now an associate professor of infections and obesity at Pennington. Human studies, including comparisons of twins, suggest that obese people are indeed more likely to harbor antibodies for a particular virus, known as adenovirus 36.